Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Stevie.
And I'm JJ.
And this is Chismosas y Mimosas. So JJ, what type of mimosa are we drinking today?
Ooh, okay, so our drink today is an apple pie mimosa. Basically, it's apple cider and champagne.
So today we'll be discussing polyamory, as you can tell by the pie sign and the apple pie mimosas.
Apple pie mimosa.
We'll be getting into a deep discussion with our special guest. So guys, why don't you go ahead and sit back and enjoy. Alright guys, I'd like to introduce our guest, Mayra.
It's me.
So why don't you go ahead and let the people know who you are, what you got going on.
Okay, you want to promote?
My name's Mayra. Well, you also might know me as Gordis. Recently, I became more open about my polyamorous relationship, so my page has been more about our journey of hopefully becoming a triad and how we're dating as a couple and how hard that could be at times. And eventually, we do want to jump on YouTube, but like that's baby steps, you know. But that's me.
So you say we and...
Me and my boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Justin.
So you guys are just a couple right now. You don't have like a third.
We're a couple dating. We are speaking to women, beautiful women and women's. And at the moment, there is nobody that we have actually added to our relationship. Also, 2 years into our relationships and things happen, so at the time it's like it's not just gonna happen overnight like us did, you know, so it does take time, plus in trying to transition her life into our life as well, so it all takes time.
So is there like polyamorous dating sites, or do you just meet someone?
There's everything. There's on Tinder, there you can find them on Meetup, everywhere, but the thing is
they have it on Meetup?
Yeah, it's on Meetup, but the thing is yeah, they have everything, but it's just like more like cuddle parties, and cuddle parties, I mean like you go like kind of a swingers party, which I'll get into that. I did want to start something here locally where the people are that are curious into polyamory or that are practicing polyamory could get off the internet and actually come to one of these parties, but not like the cuddle parties. But like I said, that takes time and
like
planning.
Would it be more like an exposure knowledge?
It would be more like a single mix.
But it's not necessarily just to come and fuck.
No, that's the thing about like you find on Meetup. They're like cuddle parties and you gotta pay like $200. Like yeah, like I just was showing them the other night. I was like, look, these are the emails I get, and I'm trying to meet girls, and they're just trying to do all this. Yeah,
they're just trying to profit.
But they do, and then they'll send you the location once you pay, and it's just somebody's house, and you're in the tent with like pillows. I mean, it is what it is.
What do you mean you're in a tent with
like
pillows?
because it's a bunch of people. You're not gonna fit them in the sala. You need a tent. Like I seen. Like behind.
Okay, but you're talking about like one of those tents like for a wedding, not like a tent. I'm thinking like a teepee.
No, it is, but like a big teepee.
Obviously,
like a big teepee. Yeah, this is more like elegant because they spend money on it and they have like the fancy pillows.
I don't know these things.
I seen them and I seen the prices. I've been curious about it. I ended up when I was single, and I was like, this is not for me. And
so
I was just like,
how long have you been polyamorous?
I was a lesbian before.
Okay.
Mhm. So for a while I was, you know, I dated girls, and I questioned myself. I was like, am I just bisexual because of a bad experience and that's why I don't want to give men a try? So I started giving men a try, and then I was like, but I like girls. So I was like, but there's a word for that. I'm bi-fucking-sexual. So I was like, that's me, you know, because the guy's down. Like the guy's always gonna be down. The guys always get up for something. So for me it was finding the chick that was down, and that was. For me, it's like I like pleasing a woman. Like I don't need you to please me. I'm one of those. Mm-hmm. So that was like
I'm one of those.
Yeah, where it's like no, like
I'm a top. I'm a complete top. When it comes to girls, with the guy, I'm like a pillow princess.
Ask my boyfriend.
You're lucky if I make a sound.
I started dating couples, but it really felt because they didn't know polyamory. Some of them knew it, but they were just fucking, you know. So it was at the end, it was like either it got too serious, but not everybody was on the same page, or it didn't get too serious and everybody was on the wrong page. but it did open up my eyes to polyamory. I started discovering, I started practicing.
So a triad or a quad?
I was doing all of them because it was...
You can be in a relationship with as many people as you want.
The key to that is...
Is that what I was doing?
But did everybody know about everybody?
Yes, but no, not all of them hooked up with each other. It was just me being with all of them.
But everybody knew about that.
Yeah.
You were dating other.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you were doing that. But you probably just in your monogamous mind, you were like, I'm being a pimp.
No, I wasn't thinking I was being a pimp. I was just trying to be real. I was tired of the bullshit, so I was like, I'm not gonna lie to nobody.
Yeah.
So I just figured I was being real with people.
Yeah.
So when I hear you say that, I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, like I feel like everybody could practice polyamory. You just need to get over. Actually need to start communicating. You need to start telling people what you want and what you don't want, and actually do it. Like you gotta be real with your feelings.
But what is it that this isn't enough for you?
No, it is enough. It's just me as a bisexual woman, as just dating women, I still crave women when he does things that I do to women, you know? So it's like I still crave a woman's body, and he knows that, and he's not gonna be selfish enough to be like, oh, well, you can't eat
So
pussy.
did you introduce him to polyamory, or did you meet him already?
I was already polyamorous. He himself knew about it, but didn't. I'm his first relationship with it.
Oh, so he's never done it before?
No, like I'm his first relationship with it, and it's awesome because I'm actually glad that I could share what I messed up with in my own relationships, and we could actually make this right.
You say like you want to bring in another woman into your guys' partnership.
Or woman.
Okay, or multiple
women.
But are you not open to having another male?
No.
That's good.
Because for me, I have enough with them. Like I said, the other women that are joining have to be able to be attracted to me and him.
Yeah, but so you're willing to bring in a woman or women into your guys' relationship. If there was at a point where you wanted another male in the relationship, would that be something that you'd bring in for yourself, or would your partner also have to be in agreement with it? Or?
I personally, in other relationships, it's possible, and it's good for you.
So you're saying, so what I'm getting is because previously you claimed yourself to be a lesbian.
Yes.
And then you came over to bisexuality because you found like you were open to men. You feel like your man is the perfect amount of man you need in your life, but you still haven't craved a woman in your life. So you're willing to bring that back.
Yeah, and it's not
Well,
just
aren't you lucky?
and it's not just for me, it's for him too, because I'm not stupid where it's like, oh, no más me mira a mí, like, don't lie to yourself. Like, I get it, some of us do, think but don't act, but some of them do act, and it sucks to see a lot of shadiness of men that do that. Yeah. Women too, like, hey, I'm not telling you it's all the men, it's women too, like.
So what turned you on to that though? Like, how did you, when you first decided, like, what happened?
Oh,
cool it down, girl.
Hijo su madre.
You gave her a lot of tequila.
I didn't.
You know what? Maybe she's
You need to mix it.
do a tracer.
Girl, don't tell me.
Ooh.
It's at the top. What did you have any like influences? Anybody that helped you with your coming out? Like, how was your coming out as polyamorous? Like, how was that?
Well,
are you out to your family and everybody?
She is now.
yes, everybody knows, and a lot of people
give you a lot of shit for it.
I had just broken up with like my first girlfriend. I was in sophomore, like hopping over to junior year, and she walked in from work early. She saw me high and she yelled at me, and then I told her I'm gay, and she's like, no, nomás estás marihuana, tú no. Then she like closed the door and like left me in my room. So I was like, okay, so I wrote her a letter and I told her, like, this is how I felt about women. And it's not like she hasn't caught me doing things with girls, like when I was younger, she caught us with one of our neighbors, like una gringuita. She caught us playing mom and dad or whatever. My aunt caught us, she snitched, and then my mom came, ¿qué están haciendo con la cobija? And I was like, and she's like,
damn, you guys are still under the covers?
People have a hard time accepting it because of like the stigma.
Yeah, because it's so taboo, it's so hidden behind the closet, is labeled as swinging.
Okay, so let's touch on that. Let's touch on the stigmas that are placed on polyamorous people. And how do you go against that? Like, what is your way of saying, like, it's not like this, you're looking at it the wrong way?
Well, for us, it was that because we were swingers. They thought we were swingers at first.
It's all just about sex.
That it's all about sex, and that we were too fat, and that it's not real, that it doesn't exist. This does exist. People could actually do this, and that's exactly why I'm documenting my stuff on Instagram and hopefully hop over to YouTube, because I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. I'm gonna show you how to do it, and eventually hopefully coach other people to actually go through it. Whatever question they have, I have some sort of experience in it, so I could tell you how it is, just exactly how I tell you polyamory is not for everybody. If you're thinking, oh, maybe we could do this, like, you gotta be able to actually get past just the sex, to actually sharing the thoughts, sharing the love, sharing sometimes the bills, sharing everything with one another.
You guys live together, you and your boyfriend?
Yeah.
So you want to eventually meet a girl, come in a relationship with her, or women, and then live together?
That's ultimately in a bigger
That's the
house.
ultimate goal.
Yeah.
How do you decipher between polyamory and polygamy?
Polygamy is mostly, I did look into that. Go ahead.
Okay,
Because because what I'm hearing, I'm thinking of the show Big Love.
I read about that too because I was like, okay, polygamy. But no, polygamy is more oriented towards men having multiple wives. As opposed to polyamory, where it's a relationship
with everybody,
and it could be man or woman. Polygamy is just, it's like a male thing.
Yeah.
Polygamy is for like men. Like your situation, you only want to be with girls, but that's for you. It's not for him. But people are gonna see that and be like, wow, oh, you only have to be with girls. How lucky for him.
Yeah, but it's
which
not.
is where I was at, because I'm thinking, is this mainly because he's not open to having a male in your relationship? But then hearing more of your story, I hear where you're
Would
like,
you be open
he
to a male?
is. No, he says
No, he's straight. He's straight.
Right now, you say I don't need another man. But let's say you're not looking for another man. But let's say you meet someone and you connect that you didn't know you would connect, and you tell him, "What if we bring another man?"
But I mean, can't you have that in that type of relationship? He doesn't necessarily have to.
Like, you don't. Since it's not all about
Like-
sex, you don't have to have sex with him. You could be cool with him, like bros.
No, I have guy friends. I have more guy friends than girlfriends.
No,
Like,
but I'm not talking about just like friends. I'm talking about like as a relationship. Would you be able to have a relationship with the man?
not in my relationship, my structure and how I talked it out. But it is possible in polyamorous relationships.
Here, let's say I had a brother here. But let's just say for some reason you guys really hit it off. You're like, hey, you're fucking cool. Yeah, you're fucking cool. And you guys just had a spark. And obviously you're not coming here looking for that, but it just happened. Okay? So then you're like, hey, there was something there that I would like to maybe see what can come of that. So you would tell him, I had a spark with that guy. And he should be okay with that.
Would you be okay with that?
I'm telling you.
He says no.
But that to me, like, I totally get what you're saying. You're only down for another girl, blah, blah, blah. But it's just the fact that he's not even open to that. What does that say about like the whole?
Because I was thinking polyamory is to be open and.
Yeah, but I'm not just gonna throw in a dude because it needs to be open.
I'm not saying that you would.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to find out.
I'm just saying,
connects.
if we're
like
not
the
talking about
connect.
you guys, we're talking about. Let's say this was another couple. What would you say to that other couple?
The thing with polyamory is everybody has their own boundaries they set.
Yeah.
Right.
Their own version of it.
Yeah.
So for us from the beginning, we have already set what we're looking for. So it's the same thing in a regular.
But if it would just happen, like, yeah, you guys can
I
talk
get what
about
you're
it.
saying, but at the same time, you know where your boundaries are. I've known about polyamory before I met her. I've already known what I was looking for. I've known I'm polyamorous and I'm not monogamous. And I know for me, I need two bisexual women because I want them to be with each other. I don't want to be a polygamist where I just have two.
But what he's saying from his end is that they've created a structure in the beginning to start their relationship, and these are their boundaries.
Yeah.
So if she had that spark, she would already know that
Nothing would come of it.
She
Nothing.
couldn't allow it because she's already created this structure, and this is what they're gonna stand with.
Be a throuple, relationship, triad, however you want to call it. We want to be three.
Right.
And for me, I get along with people a little bit better than her. She's a little bit more picky. Yes, I am lucky and I am blessed that I did find a woman that's bisexual and is more attracted to women. Like, I'm not dumb either. I do understand there's other guys out there that are appealing and she's of course still going to be attracted to them, but at the same time, there's a line that we don't cross.
There's a level of it's not necessarily monogamy, because there has to be another word for it, but it is monogamy in a sense within your triad.
Monogamy is the definition is you're just with one person and that's it. You know, like you don't look at anybody.
So what do you
else,
call it
know?
when you're in a triad?
That's us. We're in a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah, it's
But-
with more than one person, and
So there's,
all
but then
knowing.
there's no cheating within the three of you.
That's
No,
the
because
point.
everybody
That's the point.
knows,
Polyamorous,
everybody,
there's no
everybody's
So
on
what's
the
the
same
word
page.
for that? Since it's not monogamy is geared towards two people, there has to be a word for
A
triad.
triple.
It's polyamory.
It's a-
like polyamory.
it's a
like
polyamorous triple
legit
couple.
is just loving more than one person and everybody knowing.
Yeah.
How do you deal as a female, not even just in a polyamorous relationship, just as a female in general, deal with another girl coming onto your man? Is it a turn on for
You want me to mix it more up for you? Have you seen your man fuck another girl?
I've never. I mean, okay. So me and Juan have been friends. I literally went.
Or you, have you seen? Imagínate your girl eating out another girl?
No.
Ándale, ¿verdad? Ándale.
Do you watch?
Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I have watched before, but I always prefer to be part of it. You know, like it's always the must is to be part of it.
So
It's also me.
So you're into that. I
I used to
not.
be the unicorn. I used to before I met
Just standing there
him
with a
for
fucking
for a
butcher
couple
knife.
years.
Like finish.
I
bitch, I'm
was the
done,
unicorn.
finish.
I was the person in the middle, head into her pussy, and I was just my butt was out, and yeah, like I've been there where a woman even said like, damn, my husband never eats me out like that, and that was the last time I saw her because he got mad. Before you welcome another person into a relationship, please have it set up with your partner. Like I told both of you,
I'm the only one
picture
that
your
comes.
partner actually doing it. Don't just be like, oh, I want to touch myself picturing it. No, you actually have to see it with your eyes and be able to be like, yo, like, is this for me? And like, am I gonna stop it or let it continue? Like, it's just
See, but you don't know until you're in that situation.
Exactly.
'Cause, like, I could be
Been
like,
in that
oh,
situation.
No, you know how I fucking know I'm not into that? Because when I dream about it, I turn over and I hit her.
But is that just because?
why are you in my dreams with this?
Yeah, because I'm like, bitch, why were you doing that with that person? And she's like,
excuse me, like, Baba hanging. She's like, what? What the?
because I'll be like, man, and she's like, well, who did I cheat on you with this time?
There could be a point where you really like a girl and the three of you are good, but then you see something, you're just like, I'm not down with that shit,
Oh.
motherfucker. That shit's cut the fuck off.
Yes. And not just that, it's me feeling like I'm not part of it. Like he says, like, where it's that they're just making a relationship and they're not
Has that
actually including me in. Yes, it has happened with him. It has happened before him, and it's not bad. It just helped us because it's like, damn, you know, I gotta be able to talk, and like I said, communication, and I failed myself that one time. Yeah,
See, I'm a voyeur. I consider myself a voyeur because I do like to watch. I've been to
Yeah.
sex clubs.
Oh,
I've done that.
I ended up in one of them, but I left.
I didn't participate.
I was like, ooh,
I didn't participate, but I did watch, and I do like to watch. Now, with one, I would see him hook up with. I know all the girls he's fucked. They were like friends of mine, you know. So I've seen him hook up with girls. Obviously, I didn't see him fuck. But
I was just gonna say, I was like, just because you saw them at a club together is not the same.
No,
as
I
them,
know
you
that's what
going
that's the point that I'm getting to. If you would let me
shit.
talk, don't over talk me. That's the
How's
point.
it feel?
I love it. I don't know if that would consider me being open to seeing him actually fuck another girl.
You're probably looking yourself into like an open relationship where you are probably willing to see him do it, but you're like, I
No,
kinda
'cause I don't.
What can you offer to the viewers that are out there that might feel like they also are looking into, you know?
Like, you could literally type on Google polyamory and there's books. There's a lot of books. There's a lot of ways for you to learn. Like I said, meet up. There's a lot of places where you could go ahead and meet up. For me, it's like, first talk with your partner. Once you realize that your partner and you are willing to do that, you both have to research. Everything's
can
done
ask you.
online. Yeah, on my page.
We'll put
yeah.
information.
I don't have any degrees or nothing, but I do have experience and I do have word of mouth, so I would tell you straight up how it is and how it's not. Well, I wanted to talk to you guys about Susie. I met her where I met Justin, and it was at the same place. It was an event, a cannabis event, and then we eventually became friends because they were vendors with her and her husband, and then we became really good friends, and she showed me how to value my relationship that I have, and that it's not taboo, that it's not out of the world to actually feel like this. And I'm upset that I can't start it with her, but I'm glad that I'm gonna be able to do something even though she can be part of it, but I know that she'll always be with me.
We would just like to give your friend Susie, who passed away not too long ago, a moment of silence in her memory.
Cheers.
Also noticed that on your page, you guys are also trying to do fundraising for her funeral.
The link is on my bio. We are reaching.
We'll go ahead and add that link in the description below for Susie's funeral.
Yes.
Someone who was a really big impact on her. We really appreciate it. The link will be in the description.
Thank you.
Pretty much touched a lot of bases here and there. A lot for food for thought.
Yes.
We'll definitely add your information in the description, her Instagram page, so you can follow her in her journey. And if you guys are on a journey in the same way, at least you know you can reach out to someone who can
Yeah, if you have any questions, if you're thinking about it, or you just want to know a little bit more about it, look it up or hit up our girl here.
And remember, guys, just because you don't understand something or don't know something, don't just cast it out. You know, be open to things, always ask, and especially if you know someone, I'm pretty sure you can ask a question. Don't be offensive about it, but ask a question and learn.
Because it's all love. And when it comes down to it, love is love. And it just all comes down to just loving someone else. And there's nothing wrong with loving people.
We apologize for all the noise that you've had to deal with in the background. Unfortunately, they decided to do maintenance. Once again, guys, we want to thank you all for tuning in. Remember to leave us a comment down below if you have any questions for Mayra, or if you have any questions for us, leave it down below. Remember, leave us a like,
subscribe,
and we'll see you guys next time on Chismosas y Mimosas.
Yeah.
Now drink the drink.
Drink it. Fun.
Get in there.
I think that's a second.
Not in my rules.
I got it. My time to shine.